we will take a look at a Diplomat rollerball pen that I came to love. This is the box, of course. Comes in this black, cute little box. Has inside this card Diplomat since 1922, links your emotions, and international diplomat guarantee. Behind there are some kind of details that I don't think they matter really. If you have the card, it's enough. I mean, I don't know who feels those. Maybe I should feel them, or the retailer. I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, this is the 5 years warranty card. Let's put the box to the side, at the side. And here we have the Viper Rollerball in this brownish color. Brown, it's brown. And I think that the trimming is bronze. It looks bronze. It's very nice. I think that they have very nice taste at Diplomat regarding those kind of options. The texture, as you can see, it's very. I'm feeling it in my hands. It's very subtle. You can see this texture. It's called Viper. And this texture wants to remind of snakeskin, I guess. On top we have the finial with the Diplomat emblem, which once more, I'm not sure if it's perfectly aligned. It is, I think it is. This time it is. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I don't bother, I don't care, and just mentioning it. On the bottom, at the bottom, we have this blunt surface. I think that the band is very, very elegant. Says Diplomat on the one side and Diplomat on the other, without mentioning the Viper anywhere. The clip is kinda stiff. It's very stiff, I would say. It's not budging, not moving, but with all Diplomat pens there's this small gap that will very easily help you clip it somewhere, so being so stiff I don't think it will be a problem because of the design. But here the greatest highlight in my opinion is the wonderful magnetic cap with which I can play all day. It's amazing. I love it. It turns around right and left. They could have done this. They could have created a system with some other magnet that would prevent it from rotating. But I think that's my own assumption. It's not that I know something. I'm just assuming that they didn't, because they wanted to keep the price below €100. That was a goal from the company. I guess, that's my guess, I have no idea. maybe they wanted to be like this. So the price is somewhere between 95 and 100 euro. I'm not sure. I think it's 97, 99. I'm not certain exactly what it is. So this is a rollerball, as I mentioned. When we uncap it, we see the grip that is of a matte texture. It's very comfortable. I like it. I am obsessed with ergonomics and grips, weight and weight balance. And as you can see, I will try to balance this one. The balance of the weight, the pen body, while the refill is inside, is about a little bit to the left, almost at the center of the pen, which is for a pen especially that is quite light, because this is made of aluminium, and the shape here that gets thinner also helps this this weight balance. For me, all those things are critically important, because they give you, the experience of the feeling when you hold the body in your hand. Pen is long enough, you don't need to post it. I wouldn't post it. I don't post it when I use it, but it is postable. It posts firmly and securely without any issue. It's still, you don't feel it really back weighting, but I wouldn't. It feels a lot better, I think, without the cap, this one. Generally, as I mentioned before, I'm a little bit obsessed with ergonomics, and I think that except from the stylish designs, Diplomat shines in this department most of all. So the grip and the weight, I think, are perfect. If we open it up, we'll find inside the Smith type. It's not Smith, of course, it's Diplomat, but I'm used at calling those Smith type. It's this kind of rollerball refill. You can see it here. There are ways to turn this pen, because I emailed Diplomat and I asked them if I could, by any means, find a way to use this rollerball pen to turn it with some kind. Oh, the magnet. Okay, with some kind of alteration or some adapter or something like that. If I could turn it into a ballpoint, and they told me no, that it's not possible. But I found an adapter. I've ordered it already, and it's coming. And when I have it, I will show it to you on the channel. It's an adapter that will allow me to use G2 refills, G2 types refills, the Parker style, with this pen. And Diplomat also has G2 refills, the Easy Flow refills. So when we try to reinstall the refill, we can see that the magnet will give us the impression that it will stick, the refill. We'll just have to push a little bit further, not left or right. You just have to, accept that the magnet will pull it towards the side, and then you just have to push inside and it goes in. It's not a big deal. It's normal. It's a magnet. It will do magnets work. Another thing that I wanted to mention, and it has to do with the pen, and at the same time it doesn't have so much, because in some cases, generally regarding when we're examining a pen, we have to keep in mind that in most of cases, not in all, we examine primarily the body, because you cannot change the body. You are stuck with it. And if you don't like the body, it doesn't matter what you do with refills or changing nibs on fountain pens. The experience will not get better. You might have a perfect writing nib or a perfect writing refill, but if you don't enjoy the body, you're stuck with it, and you will not enjoy the pen overall. So after we took a look and examined the body, now we should talk about the refill itself, which I think that has an excellent flow. But being a rollerball, it would be a good idea using a good quality paper, Clairefontaine, Rhodia or something like that, Midori. It has a very steady flow. It's wet, as a rollerball should be, but it's not too wet. I think that in any case that I would have the option to use it as a rollerball, I would, but there are many cases that a rollerball is too wet, and let me elaborate a little bit. I will take this photocopy paper and just place it below this one, just in case. Sometimes, for example, we are having a phone call and we're asking about a code or a number or something, and we're waiting for someone to give us digits or some information, or we just have a thought in our mind and we're trying to put it into paper, and our brain stacks, our brain has some lag, and we just put the pen and paper, and we just stop and trying to figure out what we wanted to write, or we're waiting for the other person at the telephone to tell us something. And what can happen even with this Clairefontaine, you saw that while I was talking and I didn't move it, it was getting wet and bled through, and you can even see it on the photocopy paper. It's not wet, it dried in a few seconds, but it went through. And if I do vice versa, and now I have this one also, as you can see, folded, and for example I'll do the same here. Let's just pretend that I'm waiting for the information, and I decide to start writing. You see what happens if you leave it a little bit more on, and you can see that it bled through. The one that was folded behind, and it even went onto the Clairefontaine. So this is why sometimes I want to turn a rollerball into a ballpoint with some kind of adapter or some kind of slight modification that it will not permanently, of course, modify the pen. There are options like that. Unfortunately, the companies don't make adapters like that. You have to go search around for it. I found online kind of shop, I don't know what it is, website from the United Kingdom that for I don't know, a pound, a dollar, a euro, something like that, some guy that I think that is also Greek, because he answered my email in Greek. I was very much surprised when I asked him about it, and he's making things like that, and he can sell, he sells an adapter that will let you use a Smith type, rollerball pen that takes refills like the one this one takes, will allow you to use the same pen with a G2 refill. So I think this will come in handy. There are exams that require you require you to use ballpoint pens, and they do not allow you to use rollerballs. There are formal documents of public services and stuff like that I don't think it would be a nice idea if you start filling in a document like that with rollerball. You could mess it up, and then you'll have to start again all over again and fill all the information. So rollerballs are great, but as fountain pens do, rollerballs require good quality paper, I think. You could use it on a photocopy paper. You could, but you have to keep in mind that you cannot forget yourself and even for a little while stop and do this, because it will bleed through. Even you saw just a few seconds, 1, 2, 3, and you have bleed through like 1, 2, and again you have bleeding. Just one. You have to be, you can't stop. You can't stop and do this, that we do it with pens a lot. We just press down for a couple of seconds before we start writing. I do it all the time, especially during phone calls when I'm expecting some piece of information to write down. So rollerballs mean again that we have to write on good paper. This paper we can't find everywhere. We can't move around with Clairefontaine everywhere, or with Rhodia or Midori or anything else. Unfortunately, in our everyday life, with our everyday carries, we'll have to make compromises about the paper. We will have to write on absorbing paper, not of very good quality, and I think that when you find the body of the pen that feels good and goes well with your hand, it's a great thing to be able to turn it into a ballpoint, just in case you need it that way. And I wonder how companies that make excellent rollerball bodies haven't given some thought, because there are ballpoints. This one does not come in a ballpoint in this case, but there are other pens that also come in a ballpoint version that I don't like because they don't have a cap. They're retractable of some way, or they twist, or you press and click button, and I don't like this system. I like the capped ones. I like this one. So I would really like to turn it, if need be, into a ballpoint. I will wait for the adapter and I will present it to you as soon as I have it. So that was everything I had to say about the Diplomat Viper Rollerball. The greatest highlight is the cap, the magnetic cap. I think it's all the value. I mean, when you pay $100 for a pen, you expect it to be satisfying. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, to be honest. This time I think I was very, very satisfied with this buy. So I totally recommend a Diplomat Viper. Doesn't matter if you prefer the Rollerball or the fountain pen version. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.